Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the Fantasy Reserve channel, and today we'll take a look at the 2026 Top Show. Well, just some extra merch for it. I took all these pictures off the wiki, so there's not going to be like all the images, and because I don't have Twitter, I mean X. So yeah, first off we got Henry. You can see his face in more detail on other channels, or just like I mentioned. But yeah, his face kind of looks like the Roblox face I used to use back when I cosplay as a guest. Yeah, overall, this is gonna be a little no. Probably, I should probably stretch out these things. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so it's really early in the morning. So yeah, it's like almost 10. 9:51. This is a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of notifications. Yes, yeah. So I think they kind of nailed him in some aspects. He's got the right meal configuration. I'm never really a fan of the, like, uh, the cutoffs slasher, wheel arch, whatever it's called. Yeah, they did get it pretty good. They did get the body pretty good. Face, I'm still mad on the faces. And the tender, it has its own mold, that's nice, but you could add a third wheel if you really tried. Now, on to James. There's problems here. Okay, first off, I think this is literally just the 80th anniversary body, but less slanted. Like I swear. I don't have an 80th anniversary push along James. Just looks almost identical to it. Let's wait out for that. He has a lamp. Henry doesn't actually have lamps. Made the buffers, the weird ground magnet, but overall body is fine, not the face. Hi. Okay, no, it was my mom, guys. It says, James's face is a little weird. It looks more like Edward, but yeah, props to him for at least trying to reference Edward. The brown eyes makes sense. And Tinder's the same old as Gordon's and needs a third wheel. With Henry, looking at this, he doesn't really need this. This is a third wheel with Henry. Okay, next is Percy. Yeah, Percy. Only have the side image of him right now, so we don't really know what he looks like in person, or just a good thing of like what he looks like. This is the only image so far. Yeah, and the next image is the set. Now there's another image. There's more images in this marker animation. If you want those, watch TTT guys save the live stream on these new guys. So yeah, and last but not least, well, second to last, you're probably wondering why, it's the 2-packs. Yeah, we don't have any images of them, so I just put this here. Next thing, the Bell Station track. Since when did this exist? That's one. And why did I decide to crop it so much? Anyways, yeah. The Bell Station track. Okay, now let's get on to the goods. The Trackmaster. Albeit I like the die-cast one Rowan Ranges more. Yeah, if it's clear, I don't really like Trackmaster. Anyways, yeah. Thomas, I have lots of good things to say about him. Look at his proportions and tell me they didn't try. Random guy on Reddit. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, so this is Thomas. His face, I don't really it's fine, I guess. Not too big of a fan of the faces on these things. But yeah, I'm sure they'll grow on me. They started to. That's one thing for sure. I don't think anyone's mentioned this, but the metal wheel looks like it'll move. It's like it's touching it. It's either this is going to be so close to the ground, I am going to physically scream in pain and agony if it does not turn, or it will, and I will be so happy. And yeah, no white running board. There's a lamp though. Nothing about her. The button. I, I don't know how I feel about the buttons. Like this entire thing is growing on me. And the next thing is just a blue truck. Wow, so exciting, a blue truck. Yeah, they could have honestly put something else, Thomas, like maybe they could have put, I don't know, maybe, uh, just a normal gray troublesome truck. I don't know. I guess the blue truck's fine. Could use a load. And, like, maybe some quarry slate, since, you know, Thomas has the far quarry on his range line. So it makes sense, I guess. Next up is Gordon. Okay. I have lots of good and lots of bad to say about him. A, they're keeping the removal whole loads. That's nice. That's nice. Actually, I just realized I could zoom into where I want to point to. I forgot I could do that. Nope. Yeah, I'm really just swiping through images I cropped right now. Okay, yeah, so that's a good thing. They're bringing that back. And, okay. They also have Tinder couples like in Tomy. Or I'm hoping it doesn't work like Tomy. I like to keep my batteries inside my engine. And okay, once again, if that little wheel doesn't turn, I am going to be super upset. The button for the switch, albeit it's on the spoiler, it it's not as good placement as another engine we'll be looking at quite shortly, and probably the one the fandom has the most to say about. So yeah, and yeah, Gordon's face, same as the 2026 one. Watch one of my previous videos to see it. It does have an actual working bogey. At least I hope it is. Otherwise I would be just as upset as if the middle wheel doesn't turn. Back one doesn't turn. Yeah. It has the same, like, steel blue, which is nice. Also, I think I have schizophrenia. Wait, no, not schizophrenia. Dementia. Forgetting stuff. Whatever that's called. When I'm on camera. Also, with no lamps for some reason. That would have been really nice. Okay, next one. Once again, James. What good do I have to say about this? They got his wheel color right, which actually, if we go back, they special on James has gray wheels. So yeah, I'll get some props in that. Then we'll look at the movie. The convertible cold load, yeah, same tender coupling. Probably still runs on magnets. Actually, it does still run on magnets. Gold dome, I do like that. It has a lamp. All of your buffers for some reason. No light running board, no painted buffers, no painted lamp. Some faces die cast. Why does he look like Edward? Good gold funnels, nice. Oh, and I forgot to mention silver handrails until the smoke box. Where does Cap go? Where does Cap go? Where's James's cap? Where's his cap? How are the driver firemen supposed to see out of that? And I don't even think Henry needs exercise anymore. He's also long. Very long. Very, very long. Like, why? It's probably just because they made the Gordon chassis instead. Okay, this is the chassis we're using for larger engines. And then they just made this abomination. I'm sure you could just raise the cab height a little, or like lower the body height. We go back to tell me what everything actually looked like to show. Okay, and see what I meant by it blends in better than Gordon. Yeah. Next up is a little break from the madness, which is first. Okay, let's start off with a lot of good. A. Epic mail truck. I haven't seen those in this range in so long. AKA, I never got a mail truck or a regular Versi. In Trackmaster, I only ever had a talking person. Versi with a truck that had the mail icon on it. But not even in a proper mail van, just an open wagon with that little tab on it. But yeah, it's actually really good. Yeah, I like how they added the sliding door. It adds a lot to the model. Brown wheels, I honestly don't mind brown wheels on these things. Yeah, I honestly think the brown wheels are kind of cool. Next up is the engine. Hey, I'm gonna say it. Unpopular opinion. I think he looks like the Railway Series. Well, technically not unpopular opinion, I've seen way too many people with the same opinion. Like his spoiler looks like the Railway Series. You cannot deny. Gold whistle and gold. Honestly, I'm not sure that's the dome or the water cap. No painted anymore, no painted buffers, no painted lamp. The windows are probably just stickers. The face, there's more images of the face if you look hard enough. But I'd say it's pretty nice. It has like a face vent in it. It's a pretty good face. Pretty sure Push Along will have the spoiler alert. That's the same one. Chassis, it could be better. I will admit, it could be better. Like singles were getting built, and most likely Ben, we could have probably got a custom chassis made for 04s. Custom side rods too, but I guess it's too much for Mattel. Yeah, I don't really mind the chassis or the red part or anything about him. Honestly, I'd say this is honestly, if you want the second best Trackmaster Versi to ever release, this is the best. This ultimately third. Third, but we're not counting variants here, so yeah. Second. The first being the 80th anniversary ones. Both ranges. And sadly not 3 ranges because Monroe has cancelled to make these. Okay, I surprisingly have a lot of good and a lot of bad to say about this at the same time. Okay, let's start with everything that I don't like because I'm gonna find it hard. No painted whistle. No painted. What the hell even is that and that? No painted lamp. No painted name. No painted warning. No painted buffers. No painted couplings, which is a thing with all the engines. Okay, yeah. It comes with a corny truck, which is weird. The coupling is a little bit different than the 10 engine ones, but it's fine. Same real configuration as Gordon, which I think is actually accurate to Nia in the show. I might have to get an image of Nia. I'd say that the button is pretty well incremented with the cab. Mustang house pump. That's nice. But I think Ian's Mustang house pump has more details on that, or maybe it's just normally black. Whatever are those like cylinders? The cylinder black thing. I don't know what they are. I only got back in the trains in like 2020. 2020 or 2021. Yeah, it was a very short time frame of me not working trains. That's all I know. I was even like 7 or 8. Oh, wait, no. 6, 7, or 8. I get the views now because I said the number. Okay, let's go on. Now, here's something I don't think you guys know about. It's a motorized engines multi-pack, which is pretty nice. It's probably just going to be a pack with no trucks like Thomas, Henry, Gordon, James, and Percy. Why I say Henry is because I'm pretty sure he'll be coming in the track class range. Now here's all the returning characters. First off, the characters introduced are Jay, Anil, Deepak, and Emsley. The returning characters are Thomas, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Mia, Annie, and Clarabelle, which are ones on. And then we have the surprises. Edward, Toby, Duck, Oliver, Emily, Bill, Ben, Rosie, Whiff, Hero, Charlie, Diesel, Mavis, Salty, Aeneas, the Troublesome Drugs, Henrietta, Toad, the Troublesome Tankers, S.C. Ruffy, Bruno, Lynn, Harold, and Sir Topham Hatt. Well, first off, Edward, Duck, Oliver. I don't even care about Toby. His 1222 Wooden Railway model was really bad. Bill and Ben, that's nice. We're getting Toad and we're getting twin engines. Toad. You also get a Toby behind Henrietta. I guess S.C. Ruffy was an unexpected return. So was Toad and Oliver. Scarlet and Aeneas, I wonder how they're gonna handle. I had a feeling Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't most likely appear. Bill and Ben. No way there's. Yeah, essentially all these characters I'm very excited for. Well, maybe not Charlie, Bruno. I think those are just fan non-favorites. Which I think understand little Charlie like an actual jokester, or somebody just to fill in the blank space of an episode, is whether or not I'll like Charlie or not. Bruno, I wonder how they're gonna handle him in a more realistic setting. Yeah. Scrolling reels, that means Crovin's Gate is returning, boy. Yeah. Boys and girls. But yes, Starlight Railway return. I can't wait to see Peter Sams, Handel, Rusty, Duncan, Duke, Ivo Hugh, Freddy, Mighty Mac, Bertram. There's a lot of narrated engines. Smudger. Okay, yeah. I hope this has been a nice video for you all. Surprisingly, it was not as long as I thought it would be. Yeah. Some stuff I think you guys should know about is there's actually diecast 2-packs coming, which are Oliver and Toad, Toby and Henrietta, Thomas and Annie, and Percy and Clarabelle. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. The 2-pack, the diecast 2-packs that linked on the wiki right now. So yeah, goodbye for now. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, because there's 4 now. And, yeah, hope to see you in the next video.